We got a real water supply problem right now for New Zealand as they launch this investigation, a huge investigation in New Zealand. New Zealand usually touts itself for, being a very clean and green atmosphere and environment, place that's safe for food and consumption and water supply. It's something that they tend to do and they want to do for tourism, of course, and normally that's how it is. This is something very rare that you don't see out of New Zealand often, but right now there's an outbreak that has over 3,000 people, officials saying, infected with some sort of bacteria, gastrology, something, gastritis, some sort of infection that we haven't really pinpointed yet that I can tell by what I'm looking at. It's very concerning, says the Minister of Health, Jonathan Coleman, in a statement, and people having the confidence in the water supply. New Zealand tourists, they talk about that here, just like I just mentioned. Actually, some more information coming in about the tourism numbers, but that doesn't really matter. But right now, what matters is that you got to be careful. There's some sort of infection in the water. They use lots of chlorine, apparently, and things like that to kill these bacteria before they then run the water through filtration systems and other things that even would filter out the chlorine, I believe. It's because a lot of people jump to, the chlorine's a poison and things like that. And, chlorine, it probably does. They're probably poisoning us slowly with water anywhere that's clean. But the trade-off is that you don't immediately become sick and die. So you have to sort of pick, kind of like with vaccines, So maybe that is, and that's a whole nother debate for another time. But one of the things, apparently, is that the filtration system filters out a lot of these chemicals and things like that. But I don't know anything beyond this. I'm not an expert in this at all. I just know that 3,000 people are sick, and it's going to be a huge cause for concern for the economy there. But, again, this stuff happens everywhere throughout the United States daily. And, it happens daily in places that are less privileged or don't have filtration systems and things like that. It's just kind of, drink it and see what happens. So very weird. Hope everybody's okay, and I hope they figure out the situation soon. That is scary coming out of New Zealand early this morning in America, but towards the end of the day over in New Zealand as their news begins to ramp up on that. I will be back with more news. And until next time, you can't handle the news.
Stay tuned for more news right here on Shame on News.